Thank you for being here tonight. I have not only admired, but been a massive fan of Leslie's work since her films like The Cable Guy and Big Daddy, which played a fundamental role in my quest to make movies. I recently had the privilege of working alongside her on a project called How to Be Single. To watch an actress of her caliber flip between comedic brilliance and emotional intensity was enthralling and educational. And to be accepted as her peer was transformative. And to have her like me enough to be here tonight to give me this award was basically the equivalent of saying like 10,000 positive affirmations into the mirror. I'd also like to thank Robbie and everyone at ELLE and Calvin Klein for having me be a part of this event. The real honor for me tonight is to even be mentioned in the same breath as these other women. When I began thinking about what on God's green earth I would say up here tonight, I felt this irritating pressure to impress you all with my message, and I kept looking for some richer, more textured way to say what I stand for and define myself, but the problem is that I'm not quite yet clear on what that is. And then all I could think was, oh my God, you're a fraud, and they're all gonna find out, and you're a loser because you don't have a message, and everybody's gonna know. And really all I had to do was write a short thank you for this great honor, a simple like bam, 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 we're out, and I couldn't do it. And so now I've just found myself being flung into an existential crisis, and all the while I'm just raging against the injustice of my crippling self-doubt publicly. And then I was wondering, do these other women here tonight that I admire so deeply feel this way too? Do they question themselves? Do they feel so afraid sometimes? And I'm going to go ahead and click yes on that because, I mean, you must, right? And if you say that you don't, you're a liar. I've decided to elegantly name this precarious internal chatter the fuck you committee. If I ever let it get to me, I would literally never accomplish anything and I would be completely fucked. So now I've recognized this character trait as one of, if not the main thing that drives me to challenge myself, not only in my work, but on a daily basis, to broaden my horizons, enrich my experiences, and foster the growth of my knowledge. The other fuel I use is the inspiration I feel from the work created by the women in this room. I am truly astounded by your talents time and time again. I see the work you put forth, and I feel ignited with excitement and proud to be among such a magical group of artists. There are a few women here tonight that I would like to pay special to. Fuck. Leslie and I were sitting over there earlier, and then we both spotted Meryl across the room, and I just went, fuck, like into the corner. And I could see you sitting there, always in the front, right there. So beautiful. Okay, all right. There are a few women here tonight that I would like to specifically pay tribute to. Two of them happen to be my extremely impressive dates. My mother, Melanie Griffith, and my grandmother, Tippy Hedges. As artists and as women, you have inspired me every day of my life. You have taught me by example that to be a woman of honor is to be kind and grateful, strong and elegant, ambitious and erudite, curious and courageous. If I become a glimmer of the women you are, I will be the luckiest girl in the world. I don't even swear this much, it's just what's coming out of me. I want to thank you both for encouraging me and supporting me in all of my endeavors. excluding the time you let me cornrow my hair on vacation when my scalp got sunburned. And also when I thought it would be cool to pierce my belly button and I wore dangly jewelry in it. And also excluding when I went through that phase of listening to Fish. The ska band, spelled PH, anyway. And when I changed my, due to the Fish listening, I changed my name on my cellular telephone voicemail to Bliss. Basically, I want to unthank you for all the times I embarrass myself, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything else. This was something that I was going to say because I didn't know if I would ever have the opportunity again, but it's also profoundly awkward because she's not here, but I'm going to say it anyway. Jenna Rollins, your movies changed my life. A Woman Under the Influence and Opening Night rocked my world. I watch your films time after time, and I am perpetually fascinated while in a state of perfect rapture. You're my hero. Throughout the surprisingly in-depth self-reflection I went through writing this speech, I found a common thread between women in Hollywood. Those in and out of this room, those who have passed, and those who have yet to share their magic with the world. I found that women working in Hollywood demonstrate epic bravery. A bravery that has created a foundation for us to begin to change the course of history in the ways women in Hollywood are treated. I feel incredibly proud of that, and I thank you for allowing me to be a part of it, and I thank you for having me be a part of such a lovely evening.